It's Friday, December 8th, 2017, and you are looking at the desktop of Dan Merkin. I'm the CEO of Trade Ideas. Lots of innovation happening at Team Trade Ideas. Here, what I'm showcasing is a couple of little things that we've added, some improved iconography so that you understand what's going on in the position. And then what I'm going to talk a little bit about is new ways that we've made it for people to be able to trade around the positions. So let me explain. Here you have three trades that have all been put on, and depending on how you're following it, whether you're doing it in risk on or risk off, you got $1 in 10 minutes. That's amazing. Okay, so this is this trade right here where it went in the line. Let me zoom in real quick for you so that you can see it better. Okay, so the blue line represents the entry for the AI, and it got in, and this is basically what you saw. So you had a good amount of time to stay in the trade and right here even be able to maintain the exit, and then again that it could still continue higher. So that was the second trade of the day. Let me put it on entry time. So 6:37 was the first one. That was Weight Watchers, and it went in, and Weight Watchers immediately started to go. So this is the first candle, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes to have made, almost a point. And of course, pullback, but most likely continuation. And if you noticed here on the last price, now you're able to see some color coding, and what this tells you is the following. Just like you can see the line, the indication for the AI is that royal blue with the white right here. Okay, so this tells you that JP and Weight Watchers are above this line, whereas Excel is below. See, Excel is just a little bit below the blue line. And you can see the P&L, but the idea here is that when Holly gets into many positions, you'll easily be able to re-enter as we make it a fully automated process to switch between risk on and risk off and help you figure out what's the best way to take advantage of both modes. So that's really what I wanted to show you guys for this quick video. Of course, up very quickly, $1.25. See what the S&P is doing. Just for S&P is up 78 cents, but here's the difference. See, that's a gap up. So if you didn't have any stocks, you wouldn't be doing the same thing. And notice that here it went up, and if it goes down and fills this gap, well, then it's a totally different story. Meanwhile, again, the AI had to start all of this from scratch. There's a lot going on in the world of AI. You can see that Google just beat the open source chess program in a chess battle. But what we're doing, Google couldn't handle this because, again, it's really not about data sets that are static. Like chess, there's tons of things you can do, all sorts of different permutations and combinations, but ultimately it's limited to the chessboard. Whereas the stock market, ladies and gentlemen, that's limited to the AI's imagination, which is not limited at all. Once again, we focus on giving you a play-by-play, the Madden area, so that you can really see what it is that you're doing. Okay, this is what it looks like when a new signal comes in. Little big guy is the strategy, and this is the stock. Notice what it's trying to do. A trend reversal. It's trying to find a bottom because HL is behaving in a way that is similar how stocks behave when they reverse. Does it mean that it will? Not sure, but statistically speaking, that's what it's doing. We haven't had too many videos where you get to see a signal pop in. So this is kind of a nice way for you to see the transitions and what's going on. You saw the signal and you can follow it, and it's only up 2 cents. And again, this is what it looks like. Ultimately, of course, people have to make the decision of which stocks to enter. And ideally, if you have enough capital, you try them all. That's the easiest way to do it. The second way that we talk to everyone about is the early bird gets the worm. Notice that JP move, 6:39, 9 minutes after the open. So those are the two ways that I suggest you work with the AI. Either try everything or go for the earlier ones. We've also made very big updates to the web-based version, which is quickly catching up in all of this functionality. Please visit us at www.trade-ideas.com. I'm always making these videos, continuing to show you how we're innovating in real time and explaining that there's a different way to allocate your capital. A fun way, a scientific way, and a way that most people just aren't being introduced to. But luckily, if you're watching this, then you're one of the few people that gets it. And notice here, Excel, red. So what does this mean? This means that Excel is currently below the stop price, or no, it's like right at it. So look, let me show you. See? So what that means is if you were, let's say, thinking about trading around, hypothetically speaking, these were the ones that you would be focusing on. This is the strength, and Excel is certainly the weakness. And obviously that's also evident from the fact that this is a stop hit. But you'll know if this is below the stop or at the signal line, depending on the color of this cell. So keep an eye on that, making it easier to navigate AI and profit. Thank you for tuning in, and we're doing our podcast later today. Tune into that as well. Take care.